All right, in today's health segment, we're going to talk about a part of the body that you might overlook. We are talking about vascular disease. We're here with Dr. Roger Walcott. Now, a lot of people might not know exactly what vascular disease is, so why don't we start by getting a little bit of information in what vascular disease sort of means?
Sure. So we're talking about the arteries, primarily the arteries and also sometimes the veins of the circulation. So that's, in many people, it's the blockages in the aorta, the main vessel that runs from our heart to our legs, and also blockages in the leg arteries. That's primarily the kind of vascular disease that's most common. And also we can talk about venous disease and stuff like that, but that's not quite as serious as what most people think of as vascular disease, which is peripheral arterial disease.
So what are some of the symptoms of this disease?
So vascular disease, multiple symptoms, but I think the most common one that people might notice is what we call claudication. That's a fancy term for cramping in the legs when they walk. So they're due to blockages in the arteries in the legs. They're not getting quite enough blood flow to their legs, so they get some pain and cramping when they walk, and that's primarily the manifestation of peripheral arterial disease.
And then when we're talking about diseases, we're always also talking about prevention, and I know that a big way to prevent vascular disease is screening. So you're offering a free screening for people.
That's right. So what the screening does is look and measures that blood flow to the legs. So and it's non-invasive, pain-free, and free to have done. So what we do is check the flow to the legs, and then it also includes a number of other things that we look for, and that's checking our sugar levels in our blood, checking our cholesterol levels, and also ruling out some other less common forms of vascular disease like aneurysms and carotid disease in the neck.
And really, when we talk about screening, who should be screened? What age groups and what kind of people is this targeting right now?
So primarily it's older folks, so over 60, and then major risk factors that put us at risk for vascular disease, primarily smoking. That's probably the biggest one. And then after that, high cholesterol, and then diabetes. Those smoking and diabetes are really the two most prevalent risk factors in folks that we see with vascular disease.
And again, we mentioned that this is a free screening. And one more time, just run down logistics, where and when.
It's this Saturday. It's in Lockport, New York, and it's from 8 to 2. And they'll check your blood sugar, your cholesterol, and rule out any aneurysms and check the circulation to your legs. And it's at Great Lakes Surgical in Lockport. All
right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Walcott. Right now, we're going to check our News 4 team to see what's happening over there.